Hi, welcome to Ed Talks Business. In my previous webinar, whose link is included below, I talked about the importance of Payoneer as a PayPal payment gateway alternative. A recap for those who missed but should most definitely watch that video is that the most important thing of working online is having the ability to actually get paid, right? Before we dive in, do not forget to hit the subscribe button to get all the freshest tips on how to make your first $100. I have taken the liberty to share with you a direct link to the fastest and easiest way to register for a Payoneer account. If you hit the link below, you will arrive at the landing page for registration for Payoneer. Hit the register button and you will then go to the first level or phase of registration for a Payoneer account. At this stage, you will be requested to either sign up as an individual or as a company. I highly recommend that you sign up as an individual because it's way faster and a lot less hurdles to skip through during the registration process. We will cover how to register as a company in a later tutorial. Once that is done, you can now fill in information concerning your first name, your last name, your email address, and your date of birth. Please ensure that the information you fill in here directly correlates with your government-issued identification. Government-issued identification can be a valid passport, can be a driving license, or a national identification card. Now, once you have that information, you will go ahead and confirm. You'll be asked to prove that you're not a robot, which is a funny thing considering a robot is asking, and then click next to go to the next phase. Once you hit next, we go to the next phase, which is concerning the contact details. In this area, you will have fields where you will be required to put in your country, your street number. Now, interestingly, in a lot of countries, we do not have a street number, so you can just put in your local village or your local town. And then under city or town, you can put the town or you can put the city that you reside in. Another interesting area is the postal or zip code, which many African countries, for example, do not have. You can just put in the call or area code for your country. In this case, we are putting 256, which is for Uganda. And then for mobile, you can again put in your code and your contact number. After that, a verification message will be sent to your mobile. So make sure that you have your mobile with you. The third stage is the security details phase. Now, this is very important and you need to pay attention to this because it's where a lot of folks make mistakes. You will be required to come up with a unique password. It's important that you recall this password and it meets the criteria. My rule of thumb is that the password should have at least one capital letter, about 7 characters, including a numerical number and a symbol. In the odd event that you've forgotten your password, the recovery process would require you to answer a security question. So ensure that you select a security question that you can relate with or easily recall. Please do not make up any odd security questions. Once you have that, you can either select. In the odd event that you've forgotten your password, you will be required to answer a security question during the recovery process. Ensure that you pick a question that you can relate with or you can easily recall, because it's very frustrating to forget what answer you had. So select something that you can relate with and easily recall, and then type in the answer as well. It can be the country whose passport you have, the country whose driving license you have, but the important thing here is that they must all be valid. If I select a driving license, for example, I will type in my ID for the license and the expiration date, after which I'll be required to prove yet again that I'm not a robot, and then click next. And now for the final phase. You will be required to fill in information concerning the bank account you would like to receive your funds on. It can be either a personal account or a business account. Many are most likely going to have a personal account. You select the country that account is in, likely your residence country, and the currency. Now, the currency doesn't necessarily mean that your bank account is in that currency. It just means that Payoneer will transfer out your money using that currency. So no need to open a USD account yet. After that, you can fill in the details for your bank, the bank name, the account name that you use, the account number, and you can get in touch with your relationship manager or on your bank website to find the SWIFT code. It's very important that you get that right. After that, you have to agree to all terms and conditions, check the 2 boxes below, and then click Submit. Once you click Submit, you're actually done submitting all the information concerning registration for your Payoneer account, and all you have to do is wait for a couple of business days to receive an email confirming that your registration has been accepted. If your registration has been rejected, there will be reasons in that mail for you. Thank you, and I look forward now to actually walking you through how we can start to earn some money. Don't forget to hit subscribe and look out for the next videos.